got this message and I don't know if it's a joke or not. I kind of hope it's not, but after reading all the questions, it's a very thorough questionnaire that someone sent me about earthing and barefoot walking and questions relating to... Oh my god, I can't even get through this without laughing because I just feel like it's a joke. But if it's not a joke, I'm taking it not as a joke, so I'm gonna answer all the questions very seriously. So I have my laptop here and I'm just gonna look back and forth to ask the questions and then answer them. How would you describe yourself? I describe myself as a very fun-loving and free-spirited kind of person, and also someone who, when they have an idea, they just kind of go after it and do it and actually take action. I don't just sit around and wait for something else to prompt me to go do it. I just kind of like to just go and accomplish it. Why do you go barefoot? I go barefoot because I like the feeling of my feet touching the ground, as well as I know it's healthier for me. It's sort of freeing because my feet feel so cramped and claustrophobic inside of a shoe. And so I just really love being able to free my feet, I guess. How often do I try to do it? I don't usually try to do it. It's just that I wake up and then I go outside and I walk barefoot usually. I am barefoot almost all the time when I'm at home. That being said, I do live in a cold climate, so whenever it's cold out, I wear socks, obviously, and boots, but whenever it's warm out, I pretty much don't wear shoes, and if I have to go somewhere, I do put on shoes to go to stores and stuff. If I could do it all year long, would I? If not, what's stopping me? I would love to do it all year long, but I live in a cold climate, so I can't do that. Name 3 places where you really love to be barefoot, other than a beach, and why? I really love being in a forest, specifically walking on pine needles is so nice. Just grass is amazing, and obviously being in water and stepping on those really nice rounded stones, I love that feeling. What's my favorite texture to walk on? Like I just said, those pine needles in a forest where it's like really soft dirt underneath and pine needles on top. That's definitely my favorite. Least favorite would probably be gravel or concrete, I guess. Have I ever been injured badly or stepped on something unpleasant? I can only remember one time where I stepped on something that was probably hard. I'm guessing a rock, and it kind of, my foot felt a little bit bruised for a few days, but besides that, I've never had any issues or cuts on my feet. Did it make you reconsider ever going barefoot again, or just be more careful? No, I don't think I ever reconsidered going barefoot. To me, it's just kind of part of getting your feet accustomed to the different objects that'll be under your feet and kind of building muscle. Have you ever tried leathering your feet, the process of strengthening the soles of your feet by nightly moisturizing and not excessively removing calluses? I've never even heard of that, so no, I've never done that before. Do you feel more aware of the world around you when you're barefoot? I would say yes, but not significantly more because I'm a pretty aware person. I think it just kind of helps me situate myself because I'm actually feeling the earth, and it makes me, think I'm outside, and then I might become more aware of, say, I don't know, other things that are happening around me that I might ignore if I didn't walk barefoot. Do you think walking the world with bare feet helps people appreciate their environment more? 100%. I don't really have anything else to say about that. Where are you currently living? Do you see others going barefoot as well? No. For the most part, no. I live in upstate New York, so not many people are going barefoot all the time. In the summertime, definitely there are people who I know that go barefoot just as much as I do. And also at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, which I was at, pretty much most people were barefoot for the entire week there. Would you move to a place with a warmer climate that would allow you to go barefoot year-round? At the moment, no. I really appreciate the change in seasons and I really get an appreciation for summer and spring and autumn when winter comes around, because I am forced to not go barefoot, and it just gives me a sense of the year. I feel like if I was in a warmer climate, it would just be warm all year round, and I wouldn't have kind of this cycle that I feel like we go through in a year here. In a strange secret way, does getting the bottom of your feet jet black give you a sense of accomplishment? Like it's evidence of an adventure or just being alive? No, I never saw it that way, and to be honest, my feet don't get dirty really whenever I walk around barefoot. Whatever I'm walking on, like dirt, it doesn't just like get dirt all over my feet. My feet like are hardly ever dirty whenever I go barefoot. Have you ever gone out with others and willingly decided to leave your shoes at home? Yes, I have. I have gone to a few different places where I just didn't bring my shoes, and they were absolutely amazing because I feel so much better whenever I don't have shoes on. And also it's really good to open other people's minds to walking barefoot. Although most of the people I'm talking about were my family, so they have kind of accepted that, but still I think it's really great to just showcase people being a little bit more in tune with nature. How do your family and friends react to your barefooting? I think they kind of accept it, and it's funny that my mom sometimes goes barefoot now. My dad has once. Emily, my sister, is not really into it. My brother is, one of my older brothers, and then my other brother is probably not. The first brother I was talking about, his wife is definitely into going barefoot a lot. So they react positively, and they don't really care if I do it or not. Have you talked other people into going barefoot? How many and how? I don't think specifically anyone that I've talked to has been like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna now start walking barefoot all the time. But I think most people are open to try, so whenever I am around them, I try to be the example and go barefoot, and sometimes people will go along with it and sometimes they won't. Do you try to go barefoot in school or at work? In school, no, I never went barefoot because I wasn't that interested in it during that period of my life, and I work online, so yes, I do go barefoot at my work that I do in my tiny house, so yes, I guess. Have you ever gone to a restaurant barefoot? No, I've never gone to a restaurant barefoot. Play any sports barefoot? Yes, I love playing sports barefoot, mostly just kind of playing around, not so much organized sports like frisbee, say, in a park or something. I'd do that. I played tennis and basketball for years, and obviously I didn't go barefoot for those. Have you ever gone barefoot in public while running errands? No. How do people on the street react to your bare feet? Does it matter to you what others think? No. I don't really care what other people think, but I'm not just walking the streets with bare feet because, to be honest, I don't walk the streets. So, what do you say to people when they say you'll get sick? Nobody's told me I'll get sick before. They have said that I will injure my feet, and I just say I'm very careful about it, and the more practice I have walking barefoot, the better I will be at recognizing when I could possibly injure my feet. Do you try to hide your feet so you can get away with it, like wearing barefoot sandals or long jeans, pants, trousers to cover them? No, I have never tried to cover the fact that I am barefoot. I have worn five-toe shoes, but that has really nothing to do with this. Do you wear any barefoot jewelry, anklets, or toe rings? If so, how many and what kind? This is where I feel like it's almost a little bit of a joke, but maybe it's serious, and so I'm gonna continue answering these questions. I do not wear any foot jewelry. I have worn some sort of foot thing for a wedding, but besides that, I don't have an anklet or a toe ring. In the summer, what do you like to wear? Flare jeans, bell bottoms, ripped jeans, denim shorts, long peasant skirts, sarongs. I like to wear probably spandex shorts is what I would say. What's the longest time you went barefoot, like a day or two? And what were you doing for that period? Any interesting stories? I was at the Woodstock Fruit Festival this year, and I went barefoot for, I believe it was 9 days straight. I didn't wear any shoes. I was just walking around. It was a festival with about 600 other people. I was volunteering at it, and most people were barefoot, so I felt fine going barefoot. And it was a little bit hot on my feet because there was quite a bit of cement and tar, so it was very hot around noontime, but I just tried to stay on the grass as much as I could. After doing this quiz, how do you feel about being part of the barefoot lifestyle and giving up shoes for good? Well, I don't feel like I am part of giving up shoes for good because I live in a cold climate and I have to wear shoes. Or I feel I have to. Maybe there are some people who don't. But I love being part of the barefoot lifestyle, and I really enjoy walking barefoot, and I think you guys should too. It's really important to have your feet touch the earth, and the earth has energy in it that's really good and healing for your body that probably most people could use right now. I hope this video was entertaining at least, and you gained a little bit more insight into why I like to walk barefoot. If you enjoyed the video, you can go ahead and let me know, and I will see you in the next video.